Okay, now we're gonna start putting on the new armor.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I don't know, I pretty much organized this. Just went from top of the inventory to the bottom of the inventory. I think I ended up wearing for the first 10 or so jailbreaks like 5 pieces at once. Yeah, so every one of those pieces of apparel I'm wearing. Make sure you get the right ones too. Like right there, I almost took my NPC's carry weight necklace that I made for her. I don't want that. I don't want to waste that necklace. I don't want that to be a waste of a spot that I could have put on the alchemy and smithing enchanted necklace. So luckily I caught that, and now those 5 pieces of armor that I get arrested in, you're gonna see that I end up wearing them all at once. And make sure she's got everything. Okay, and let's go. Speed it up a little bit here. Okay, now all you have to do is get caught stealing. And in this part here, it's very important not to rush through and hit A. You always want to submit. Always say, I submit, take me to jail. And they'll say, you're smarter than you look. And pretty much, yeah, I am, because I'm going to end up wearing 78 pieces of armor and be in God mode. Okay, so all 5 of those things we were wearing are confiscated. And that happens every single time you get arrested. They always confiscate your apparel. Okay, let's see. Always give her the key back, or else you're going to be picking locks for a long time, which is tedious. And you can see my Nord pretty much is just jacked. It works out a lot. It's boring, but it's a way of life. Okay, and let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pieces. Okay, round 2, same thing. Just walk out and do the slow, cool guy walk if you want. Sometimes I do that when I get bored. Alright, now just steal anything. Get caught stealing. Again, don't just start button mashing A or triangle or whatever it is on PS3. Take your time, make sure you hit I submit, take me to jail. Okay, basically just rinse and repeat. Do this over and over and over again. Speed it up a little bit. And I always take off the ragged boots, because if you don't, you end up with like 30 of them in your inventory. Okay, boom, let's go. Round 3. And I can't tell you how many times I actually did this. I think it took a good some odd like 20 times, to the point where, yeah, I run out of stuff to steal downstairs and I have to go to the top level in the barracks. And now I look like a guy from straight up Mad Max. Okay, and eventually, as you're doing this, you get to the point where your bounty has stacked up high enough. Well, this is my theory, where your bounty has stacked up high enough to where you don't even have to steal anything when you leave the jail. They just basically stop you and try to arrest you, which is cool. But there's still a long ways to go. Hopefully, I'm doing this commentary after I did the video. Hopefully I cut a lot of this out, because I mean this was boring enough for me the first time. I got the chipmunk voices going on. See, like right there, I didn't even steal anything. They just automatically arrest you, which makes it, you know, a little less tedious. And now I'm to the point where I'm only wearing 2 items at once. I've basically ran out of jewelry, so now I'm just wearing hats and chest pieces. And this was a little bit extreme. I mean, I end up wearing roughly 80 pieces of apparel, but if you had the patience, I'm sure you could probably wear more than that. Almost done. I think this is the last round, or potentially one more. I don't remember. Always take your time when you get arrested, because if you get to the very end and then mess up, you just wasted all that time. And the reason this works, I'm not entirely sure, but as you get arrested and placed into the jail cell, you'll notice that the memory doesn't load like it always does. It's a lot quicker. And I think it has something to do with basically just the way the system loads the memory at that given time. I think, in other words, I think it's built into the infrastructure of the game. I don't think there's a way that Bethesda could go back and patch this. They would have to create like a patch that basically checks your character upon loading, and just basically goes through and sees if you're wearing more than one piece, and then, you know, disrupts it from there. Okay, now we're reaching the end of our jailbreak. And the next part's pretty important. Just sleep it off. You do want to serve your time. Hit yes. I noticed this screen actually takes a while to load. I think, I don't know, maybe because you're wearing 8 different